Mike LeBlanc says his wife Deanna was his best friend. They'd been together 23 years. Her spirit kept alive with picture collages and blankets she made by hand.
We had talked about if something like this or something ever happened, but it was always supposed to be me. It was never supposed to be her.
It was the end of February last year. Deanna had just had a knee scope done at South Lake Hospital in Newmarket and had been recovering at home. It started normally.
We went to bed and she was like laughing, joking around, and 3 o'clock in the morning she telling me to help her, and she was dying and to call 911.
Before they knew it, she was on life support at Georgian Bay General Hospital in Midland and soon died. Under his lawyer's advice, Mike won't say if he made the call to remove Deanna from life support, but whatever happened, he didn't suspect anything out of the ordinary until he was contacted by police shortly after her funeral.
An officer came up and talked to me and asked me if I'd come down and do an interview, and they'd explain everything then, and so I went down.
A year-long investigation led to charges this week against a nurse at the hospital who police accuse of terminating life support without authorization.
A 50-year-old woman from Wyvale, Ontario, Joanna Flynn, has been charged with manslaughter and criminal negligence causing death.
Georgian Bay General Hospital isn't putting forth anybody for face-to-face interviews. They are, however, issuing a prepared statement. It reads, quote, "While we understand that a criminal charge involving someone at our hospital is a highly distressing occurrence, the charges result from a police investigation to which the hospital is not a party. As advised by our legal counsel, the hospital will not be making any further statements about this matter." Medical malpractice lawyer Duncan Embury isn't involved in this case, but says typically the family does have the final say.
Usually it's a decision that's at first instance made by the substitute decision maker, assuming that the patient does not have capacity, as they usually wouldn't in that situation.
We couldn't reach nurse Joanna Flynn. She's currently out on $50,000 bail. The case goes back to court next month. Mike LeBlanc just wants it over with.
I don't know, nothing's going to bring her back.
Mark Carcassole, Global News.